It took a minute, but we finally figured it out. Bold, beautiful fans have not been shy about expressing their displeasure with Bill's out-of-nowhere relationship with local crazy person Sheila. They've called it sick and nonsensical, gross and just plain dumb. But there may actually be method to the madness of this storyline. In fact, it could turn out to be worth all the loco to get to what's waiting on the other side. Here's why. Related story: Bold Beautiful's Heather Tom introduces our new baby girl. Dollar Bill makes change whether the soap calls in the big guns to blow away Sheila. See who we mean here. Her reign of terror is going to have to eventually, as it always has, come to an end. When that happens and the chorus of hallelujahs has died down, Bill will be left to pick up the pieces. How? By going into therapy with Taylor. Who better to figure out what unhealthy impulses drive him than the shrink who was once so infuriated by his behavior toward her daughter that she attempted to kill him? Hey, it's no more out there than Douglas having to out his dad as a card-carrying rat fink or everybody mourning Finn when there was no buff body to cry over. Actually, Deacon, I only treat patients that I know. Credit, Howard Wise, JPI. The root of the problem over time, Bill and Taylor would figure out that his issues stem from the close relationship that he only wished he'd had with his late mother, Marion. Since Dad Bill Sr. was the controlling type, he'd rewarded his son for his estrangement by ensuring that he was also forced to keep his distance from his mom. Any chance mother and son had to be together, they took, and had it cut short by Bill Sr. As a result, when Bill experiences unconditional love, real tenderness, his knee-jerk reaction is to bleep it up to pull away. That, he would come to realize, a light bulb going off over his head, is why I could never make it work with Katie. I was so sure that it couldn't work, that it couldn't be allowed, that I made sure it wouldn't last. Now, you figure this all out now. Bill, credit, Howard Wise, JPI. Loveliest wingman ever. Having had this breakthrough, Bill would be ready to re-enter the dating pool. He wouldn't do so alone, though. He and Taylor having become friends over the course of their sessions, she'd volunteer to tag along as his wingman. She wasn't looking for anyone herself, however, she'd insist. After the whole hot mess that was her near marriage to Ridge, it'd be a cold day in hell before she'd get mixed up with a new fella. Of course, after Bill turned his nose up at one woman, boring, after another, that voice, OMG. After another, her poodle's name is Brooke, he'd remember that there are some obstacles to romance that don't originate from his mommy issues. That, he'd tell Taylor, or maybe none of these women stack up to one very special one. It's not you, it's me, rejecting you. Credit, Howard Wise, JPI. At long last, love. Yep, slowly but surely, Bill would come to understand that he didn't just admire Taylor's mixture of compassion and passion, he didn't just notice that she was more gorgeous than your average shrink, he didn't just enjoy her company more than he had anyone since, well, ever, he'd fallen in love with her. Taylor would have to balk. She couldn't possibly date a former patient. But then again, if she could take on as a patient someone she once tried to murder, why not? Thus, at the end of the day, we'd get a spectacular new couple in Bill and Taylor. What do you think? Gangbusters, no? And wouldn't it make the whole Bill-Sheila detour absolutely worth it? Review Taylor's tear-stained past in the below photo gallery.